By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Not creepy at all.
What do you say we flog some hick? Yeah, for kicks and giggles.
Better than sitting around scratching our asses.
Fancy an outing to find that she-beast.
Been the Smiths, lass. Gap-toothed one.
Got a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the Shrieker, wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
Hey-ya!
Alright. At least we got our spirit guide.
You're muttering.
Let's go!
Fucking shit!
Bloody schmarren. Why would a plough some peasant
You hear the
lass?
sergeant took a lashing from the Baron.
Come on now. Run, Roach. Move it! Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Okay, let's see here. Let's make a save. Don't want to make the ride one more time.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
What's this? Examine.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Clothing. They change in here? Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Okay, so we found them at least. So spirit guide.
Wants to show me something more.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay.
They just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
What the hell happened? Fast death. I didn't even see what happened. Did he explode or something? So light and heavy swing is on the same.
Slower. Necrophages had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
So they explode. Oh shit! Surprise attack from the ground.
Examine that horse carcass.
Examine horse. Where? Okay. Got loot. Grab that just because. Let's see. There we go.
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while.
The saddle.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Summarize.
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
So they had escorts and they got killed. Let's see what we find here. Let's save also. This game is brutal on not telling you when it's saving, or at least I'm not aware of the auto-saving. Sometimes you get thrown back ways off.
Not your lucky day.
Can we outrun the wolf? Doesn't seem like it. Ah! Trees. Who is giving the wolves dog collars? That's my biggest question.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Well, let's see.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Who do you see? Describe her.
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I want to hear this dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night. The lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster. Said she had to go back. Dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up. Gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Girl who stayed with you, what happened to her?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
I'm sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with the Baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
Where is the Baron's wife?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally, they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Huh. Tell me about these marks.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help.
The lady. She'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
Yeah, happy ending seems to be
So here our
rare.
paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Alright. Let's see if we can find the mother then.
Hey-ya!
Let's
Hey
see.
there.
Is it back to the Baron with the information? Yeah, it seems like. Should we get this town while we're here? Is the question. We can teleport, so I'm gonna do that. Alright.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat.
We found a fight club.
Fellow like you's got to be experienced. Will you fight Stanfish Gulper?
What are you looking at? Bothering us poor folk.
Then go on, babies.
Yeah, I read about these fist fight clubs. There was some races as well, horse races. They're probably spread around. But we're gonna do the main quest right now after we read these. Gather grubs for they're gone. Fields near the villager swarming with grubs. Turn over a bit of dirt with a spade and you'll see a dozen of them. Once you've scrubbed them in water and rubbed them with herbs, they go down altogether pleasant. Hurry now before the birds and other wild things eat them up. Linen yarn. If you're short on linen yarn, come see me. First spools of the year will be ready in time for duel. Meanwhile, I'm still looking for a helper lass. She got to have deft hands and be willing to sit long hours with a spinel. No whiners. Few words about Bifron. May it be known throughout the land that Bifron's a fool and a lout who borrows yet never returns. Respects no laws divine or human and rides rough's hood over the virtue of maidens. May drowners pull him to a watery grave. Okay, good people. My ancestral farmstead, Redon Estate, is infested with monsters. The manor house and all the surroundings have been occupied, leaving one most dreadfully afraid to even take a peek, let alone live therein. That manor is all that I have left to cherish in this life, so I plead for mercy. Whoever can find the charity in their soul to help an old woman in need, come see me. And in return you shall receive my eternal gratitude. No monies. Good folk. Walking the woods recently, I spied some odd tracks and couldn't for the life of me, figure out what left them. Even though I've many a hunt under my belt, you know me, I'm not one to make a fuss, but I can't help but reckon they bode ill, and we all should be on guard. And if anyone's seen something or figures he can identify the tracks, come see me, there's a reward. Let's see here. People of Lindenvale and thereabouts, if you got any notion of wandering over the graveyard, rid yourself of it at once. For some evil's taken it over, digging up graves and doing such damage. Other such damage. Lately it's begun preying on any who enter, and has even kidnapped the miller's lad. If you've an ounce of sense, stay far from it. And if you've the courage and skill, slay the monster for us, and your efforts will surely be rewarded. New missions. Most of them are overly leveled that I have found so far. So we're gonna keep on the main quest here for a little bit until we level up. Baron's henchman.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Let's go feed the gimp. Probably so hungry he's eating his own snot.
Wait a spell.
Sharpened blade. So I got money for helping his brother, I
Witcher.
assume. Or trying.
Word, please.
Missed the conversation. What is it?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
No eating or drinking, okay. Well, not eating at all is not good either. So, let's see. Oh, ignite.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Death of a family members always hard.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned Velen. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got to talk about your family.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Okay, he just wants to know for sure. I'll go.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this. Call it enticement. And this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kier Moren.
At Kaer Morhen?
Witcher school there, aye? But they only took lads as I recall.
I'm not a witcher.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What's the problem?
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race a woman?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
But not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
So the question is, do we actually lose our sword here, or do we get to replay if we lose?
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man's up!
Come on, silly, don't you embarrass us.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Kick it!
Show how it's done.
Hoof it!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Nice.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to